Hi everyone, Senator Amanda Cappelletti here, back for another episode of Spotlight in the 17th. And today is a special treat because we are at the Historical Society of Montgomery County with the Executive Director, Dr. David Young. Dr. Young, thank you so much for having us.
It's wonderful to have you here, Senator, and thank you for including us in your spotlight on the county.
Could you maybe let our constituents know what the Historical Society is and what you do here?
We've been in the business since 1881, collecting artifacts and documents that bear witness to the people and events of the profound history of Montgomery County and the importance of Montgomery County and the mosaic of people who've come into the American story through the county, which is much older. Our collection is much older and deeper than the county itself, which was founded in 1784, but we have documents and materials going back 400 or 500 years. It's an old historical society in 1881 that's relatively old for organizations like ours, and we're county-wide. We're an independent, nonprofit, non-government agency. There are 28 township historical societies, but we're the only county-wide historical society. And we also run the historic Montgomery Cemetery, which is 24 acres in West Norriton that include 350 Civil War veterans and nurses, 5 generals, and 6,000 dead buried there that we bring life to in a variety of ways with community partnerships and educational events.
Wow, that's really interesting. 400 or 500 years back from Montgomery County, Pennsylvania. So what do you and your staff do on any given day when we're talking about these documents?
We have a remarkable set of special collections, including the first Bibles ever published in North America in German, the Christopher Sauer Bibles. What makes us separate from, let's say, the county archives is our family files. We have 900 family files that build on a series of layers of people investigating their family history and their genealogy. We also have records of churches and burying grounds. So the day-to-day work is often fielding calls from all over the world. I mean that literally, all over the world, of researchers, whether it's be scholars, family researchers, folks tracing their roots or wanting to give us something connected to the history of the county or of Norristown or whatnot. And those requests come in, and we have quite a backlog of information to try to find for people.
That's really exciting, and I think it's really interesting. You can see your excitement talking about history. It comes through very clearly. But B, you talk about the fight for freedom from our Civil War veterans, and we have them buried right here in Montgomery County, perhaps a stone's throw from where we're sitting right now, really. And America 250 is happening this year. Could you talk to us a little bit about what the celebration of our 250th year of existence as a country means to you as the Executive Director of a historical society?
Our hope is that these 3 years of commemorations of all stripes at the local level, but also at the national level, can infuse a new spirit of stewardship, of getting people engaged in the history locally that connects us to our shared American story. So hopefully we'll have more youthful energy coming to help those volunteers that did it in the 70s when they were learning new things about the Underground Railroad or their roots, or the bicentennial inspired them to action. We're hoping to use the semi-quincentennial to do the same thing. And I'm on the county's 250 commission, so we're trying to just shine a spotlight on all the good work that citizen historians are doing in their communities.
Well, that's amazing. Again, your excitement is palpable talking about these things. And I wonder if you could just take a moment. We're at a very interesting time in history that we are living through. Could you maybe talk a little bit about the importance of learning about our history and how we can use that to help us develop our future?
History is the great free lunch. People say there's no such thing as a free lunch. Anything you're interested in can have a fabulous and fascinating history. Cooking, baseball, musical instruments. But history is born of diligent research and facts and scholarship, but also a way of knowing that you can't only understand in one perspective. It demands connection and a safe, welcoming, respectful environment for learning new things. It's our past, and our understanding of the past is imperative to our ability to function as a democracy.
Well, Dr. Young, I truly appreciate your absolute candor in this moment of shared history that we have and seeing what is happening. So Dr. Young, you guys do all of this work. You have so many documents. You're talking about continuing to have these conversations about our history. If people want to engage with you in that, where do we find you? How do we get a hold of the Historical Society of Montgomery County?
We have a variety of platforms for people to be engaged, especially our website, hsmcpa.org, which includes blog posts and records of citizen historians or what we found in the archives. We also have a YouTube channel that we have over 300 subscribers to. We also have social media related to the cemetery as well as to the programs that we have at the Historical Society. We also have an e-blast that goes out, and we've been publishing a record of history by citizen historians for the county's history since 1895. It's known as the Bulletin, and the newest one is coming out in another month, and we'll have another one later in the year. The later in the year will be about some of the ways of remembering past centennials and bicentennials.
As we come to the end of this interview, my last name is Cappelletti. It's a type of pasta. My daughter was actually named after a type of pasta. If you were a type of pasta, what would you be and why?
I love to cook, and I've thought about this at great length, and I could answer it many ways, but it's lasagna. I love lasagna for two reasons. It's layered, like our history, and what comes out is often very different than the ingredients that went in. And that's a good metaphor for the practice of public history.
That is a wonderful metaphor, and as somebody who loves a good vegetable lasagna, I can appreciate that answer. Thank you so much, Dr. Young.
It's wonderful to have you here in our Historical Society. Thank you, Senator.